By the way, here's a little bit of breaking news. I think this issue is crucially important. Look, I could talk about Lance Armstrong. Any moron can talk about Lance Armstrong. Why should I? I could care less. I mean, I don't mind people who cycle and so forth, but I must confess, I never consider that much of a sport, and I never watched it. Do you guys watch these Tour de Whatevers? Do you guys watch that? I mean, it looks monotonous to me. And don't call me if you like it. I could give a damn. There they go, up a hill, down a hill, through a valley. Oh, made a left turn, made a right turn. It's like watching ping pong on TV. Who cares? But I digress. Back to this. Washington Times Vice President. This Joe Biden is a serial pathological liar, and we have demonstrated that time and time again. But there's more, and this is breaking. Vice President Joseph R. Biden's claim that he heard the gunshots of a 2006 school massacre while playing golf is raising questions about his veracity or his memory. Remember, Mr. Producer, when Hillary claimed that she was close to or heard or was shot at by some sniper or something? She had to duck, and everyone demonstrated that she was lying. Greatest Secretary of State ever, apparently. Mr. Biden told a meeting of mayors in Washington Thursday that he was about a quarter mile away from an Amish schoolhouse on October 2, 2006, when a gunman shot and killed 5 students and wounded 5 others. I happened to be literally, probably, it turned out, to be a quarter of a mile away at an outing when I heard gunshots in the woods, Mr. Biden recounted. We didn't know. We thought they were hunters. But a search of maps of the area in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, shows the nearest golf course to the site of the shooting, Mokazin Run Golf Club, is about 5 miles away. Rodney King, I kid you not, Rodney King, the golf pro at the golf club, said Friday he was working at the course on the day of the shooting and never saw Mr. Biden, who was then a U.S. Senator. There's a lot of things here that I find hard to believe, Mr. King said. I looked in my database, and he, Mr. Biden, is not in my database. Now, even if Biden had played at the course that day, Mr. King said it's very far-fetched that he would have heard it. I know he didn't hear those gunshots, Mr. King said. They were inside the school. Even if they were outside, he wouldn't have heard them 5 miles away. A spokeswoman for the vice president did not return a request seeking comment on Friday. Mr. Biden told the story as he was describing for the mayor group the Obama administration's efforts to enact new gun law. What is it with these politicians that they always have to pretend that they're placed at the scene? I remember when we were landing in XYZ, said Hillary, and I actually had to duck because of sniper fire. Actually, you didn't. Oops, sorry. But what kind of a mind is this? Joe Biden, yeah, I was playing golf in 2006, and I heard these gunshots in the woods. I thought they were hunters. It turns out it was this slaughter of these children at this Amish school. Really? Well, the closest golf course is 5 miles away, and they don't know who the hell you are. They checked their database, and you're not in it. Besides, the guy said you wouldn't have been able to hear it. While running for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2007, Mr. Biden said in a debate that he'd been shot at during a trip to Iraq. Pressed by reporters, he eventually described 3 incidents on 2 separate Iraq trips in which he felt that he was shot at or might have been shot at. He ended up revising his description by saying, I was near where a shot landed. Oh, geez. Will somebody please tell me how Paul Ryan couldn't beat this guy in a debate? You agree with me, Mr. Producer? I mean, it's hard to believe. That's true. Mr. Call Screener could beat Biden in a debate. But then again, so could a hand puppet. So I don't know why we didn't.